Hey, everybody. Beginning of the week. It's a new week, y'all. New week, new month. Happy Monday to everybody. I decided to hop on here a little bit earlier today than what I usually do just to talk about digital marketing. If you are new to the channel, have never seen me before, my name is Lane Lavette, and I teach women how to make money in the online space, y'all, with your own content, either your own content or faceless content by selling digital products, y'all. So that's kind of what the live is going to be about. It's just going to be a live Q&A as well. Y'all can ask me questions. I'm also on here just providing free information, giving y'all the steps on how you can actually get started. So if you are somebody who has been wanting to learn how to get into the digital marketing space, maybe you've been seeing people talk about it. Maybe you've been seeing people share their income claims because they do. Maybe you've been curious about digital products and wondering if it's real, if it's fake. I'm here to tell you, y'all, it's real. It's real and it can be life changing. You can change your life simply by learning a skill like digital marketing. So that's kind of what I'm talking about today. I'm gonna just wait to see if I can get more people in here. Hopefully, everybody is having a good, fabulous Monday. I'm pretty sure if y'all work 9 to 5s, y'all probably not. Most people. But yes, that's what the live is going to be about. Pretty much learning how to get in this space and start making income, just like me, just like you see other people doing. If you are a person who is just truly wanting to be your own boss, maybe you're tired of your 9 to 5, you don't want to work a 9 to 5 no more, you tired of answering to somebody else, making somebody else rich. Well, guess what? You should definitely be listening and paying attention and wanting to learn a skill like digital marketing, because it can change your life, y'all. It changed my life completely, like completely around. I started in this space 1 year ago today, and well, not today, 1 year ago last month, and my life looks completely different. When I say completely different, because right now I'm on this live talking to y'all, and any other time y'all will be at work on a Monday morning or Monday afternoon at 2 o'clock. I will usually be at work right now, stressed out, drained emotionally, mentally, and not want to be there. That's why I would have been last year. Pretty much not want to be in my job, complaining, probably arguing with a customer on the phone. No telling, y'all. And now here I am on a Monday, 2 o'clock in the afternoon where I'm at. I'm Central Time though, y'all. And I'm not stuck at nobody's job. I literally work for myself, y'all. I don't have to get up and go to nobody's job. I get up and I go about my day how I want to do it. I create my own schedule. I make more money than I was even making from a 9 to 5 job. And I learned all of this and how to do it simply by getting into this digital space, getting into the digital world, investing in myself, learning a skill, buying a done for you product. I actually bought a course, y'all, called UBC. It's a done for you course, already done. All you got to do is learn from it, y'all. Learn from the course. If you want to sell your own products, the course will teach you how to do that. But if you smart, baby, you just learn from the course and you resell the course until you get good at it. And then if you want to go off and create your own products, then by all means do that. But if you want to do it the smart way, you want to buy something that is going to teach you everything that you need to know. You don't want to have to go searching and spend months trying to piece together information, find information, do this, do that, when you can literally get it from a program like UBC that has already been proven to work, y'all. Has already changed so many people's lives. It's no question about it. You know, you already know that the product is valuable because it's the proof is there, the evidence is there, right? That's how you want to start as a beginner, because you starting with something that's proven to work, but it all depends on you. It depends on your effort, and it depends on how much time you put into it, honestly. But definitely proven to work. I'm going to share my screen though in a little bit. If I do have anybody in here who just has questions for me, maybe you already in digital marketing and you don't have nobody helping you. If you have questions, y'all, put them in the chat and I will answer y'all's questions. Also, if you are a beginner and you want to know more about this, also let me know. I'm going to share my screen to show y'all UBC. That's the course that I started with, Ultimate Branding course. I started with that course back in April of 2024, and it literally changed my whole life. Like, it changed my whole life, y'all. And I'm not the only one that says that. So I'm not the only one that says it. All right, y'all. I'm going to share my screen in a second. Why does it do this? All right. Do I have any questions so far? If not, y'all, I can show y'all the inside of this course real quick. I usually like sharing my screen because most people want to see. If you anything like me, baby, I want to see what it is we talking about, right? I want to see. But yes, give me 1 second. Y'all, this course is amazing. I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm not saying it just to say it. I've been talking about UBC since day one, since I got in this space as a beginner. It's been a whole year, y'all. I'm still marketing the same exact course. You know why? Because it works and I know the value of it, and it can be life changing. It's up to you. It's really up to you. Really up to you. So basically, digital marketing, just in case I do have beginners in here, all that means is that you're selling something online. Digital marketing is a skill. You have to master the skill in order to get people to want to buy anything from you. Because why would somebody just buy from you just because, right? So it's a skill. You're marketing. Even the big time companies do marketing. When you see the commercials and all the different things, that's marketing. Everybody has to market their business in order to make money. So once you learn that skill, you pretty much can sell whatever you want to sell. It doesn't just apply to digital products. You can sell physical products, digital products, it doesn't matter. But you will have a skill that's going to help you be able to get somebody to see the value in your product and want to even buy it from you in the first place. Digital products, y'all, all that is something digital, something that somebody can get instantly. For example, a course, it could be an ebook, it could be a digital journal, it could be a planner, something that usually comes by email that you're not having to ship out, then it's a digital product. It could be artwork, y'all. There's so many types of digital products that people don't even think about. Like, it could be digital coloring books, digital artwork, printable stuff that you can print out. Like, all of that stuff is digital. It's still digital. And that's all I do, y'all. I sell digital products, and I have been able to be successful doing this and make multiple 5 figures simply because I mastered the skill of digital marketing. And how did I learn that? I learned it from this course from UBC. UBC teaches you how to build your brand. It teaches you how to market. It teaches you how to sell. And they have a module in here on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, y'all, and Etsy, I think. Yes, and Etsy. So it teaches you how to do this on all these different platforms. So depending on which one you want to be on, you can learn how to master that, y'all. All it is, like I said, is a skill. And if you are willing to put in the time and effort to learn it, you can be successful. You could quit your job just like I did. That's all I did. I got this course. I bought it 1 year ago from a complete stranger in the online space. I did it on payments. The course is $4.99, y'all, but I did it on payments through Afterpay. And I got in this course and I started learning from these exact same modules that you see on the screen. That's it. And I started a brand new Instagram account. So you do not need to be an influencer. You don't have to have followers. I literally started from zero on a professional account, and I started posting content. And how did I know what to post? I used the course to help me. That's how I learned everything, y'all. So that's why I always direct people to the course. That's the starting point. I used the course and I started posting content. And the crazy part is I was faceless, y'all. So I was completely faceless when I started this. I did not show my face when I started making money. I made my first sale from a complete stranger, bought the course from me. I made $500 just like that. I did it in my second month. And I hadn't even shown my face on social media. So the fact that you can do this faceless, y'all, there's no reason why you should not be learning this skill and selling some kind of digital product to make money. No reason why. Because you can do it from anywhere. So why not? And that's literally what I did, y'all. Eventually, I made my first sale. I went on to make $10,000 my second month as a beginner. Every month going forward, I was bringing in more money than I was making in my 9 to 5 job that I hated. And I stayed in my job. Like for what though? I stayed in my job for a whole year doing digital marketing and working my job that I hated. But I was every single month, it never missed a beat, y'all. I was making more money selling digital products. And I was selling UBC. I was also selling other ebooks and stuff too that I had made. So I wasn't just selling the course, I was selling multiple things, but I was every month making a full-time income and some. And it started here. And then eventually I left the job, which was the main reason I got in this space, because I hated my job, y'all. I was stressed out every single day. And to be stressed out at a job you hate is miserable. And that is not life. Like, I didn't want to go through life miserable, waking up, dreading Monday, dreading going to work every single day. It's insane. And then on top of that, if you don't make enough money, that doesn't make it better. It don't make you feel better. It makes you feel worse. The fact that you at a job you hate, plus you're not making enough money. Like, that's like two bad things, right? So that is how I came across this digital marketing, because I went online and I started looking for ways to make money. And I discovered digital marketing, digital products. The course that stood out to me was this one, UBC. I saw it everywhere. I saw people talking about how it changed their life. And at first I was hesitant. I did not want to buy into it because I thought, it was not real, because it seemed crazy, because I was seeing people saying they making $1,000 a day, $2,000 a day. And it just seemed so outlandish to me, because I was just so used to making way less than that and having to work a 9 to 5 to get it, right? So I waited and I hesitated for a minute, and then I finally started doing my own research, and I was like, okay, this has to be true, because there's people from all over the world doing this, right? Different people, different. I'm like, why would everybody be making it up, right? So I eventually started paying attention, getting more content, and I broke down and I got the course, y'all. That's how I got in this space. And here I am 1 year later, no longer at a 9 to 5, making more money than I've ever made in my life at any job I've ever worked. And then I get to help other people do the same and get started and learn about the digital marketing space. You don't have to go to college to get a digital marketing degree anymore. You can literally invest in your education right here, pay less than what you would pay a college for a digital marketing degree, and come out with something that you can actually sell and make money from. So that's the beauty of it. Not only do you learn from this course, if you choose to resell it, you can, because you get the right to resell it to make money. So it's a win-win, honestly. And that's how I got in this space. Let me know if y'all have any questions, but this is the course. I just kind of like to give a little backstory real quick and then talk about my journey, how I started. Y'all, I'm just a regular working mom who was stressed out at a job and did something about it. That's it. That's the only thing that makes me different. Nothing else. I took action. I did something. But this is UBC, y'all. These are the modules. Most of the modules are video based, which is a good thing. So you don't have to sit and do a lot of unnecessary reading, right? You can watch video tutorials when they're trying to show you. What is this? What? I have no idea what this is. Yeah, all these freaking scams is ridiculous. Like, what are you talking about? But yes, you don't have to. I have no idea what that is. You don't have to read a lot of content. You can watch the videos. So it's very beginner friendly, y'all. Literally, these are the modules. Y'all can kind of read those. When you're ready to set up your store, they break down how you can set your store up, y'all. You get right here, you have step by step everything you need to launch and make your first 5 to 10 sales in this one module. They're teaching you all about branding, your content vault. So if you do want to sell UBC and market, you have the marketing materials already made, how to stay relevant, how to sell in your stories, y'all, how to launch. If you want to launch your own product, they're teaching you how to do that successfully. So that way you come out the gate making money. How to set up your email marketing, your first 72 hours, AI, how to attract customers. Here's the faceless marketing module, y'all. So if you want to be faceless, they break down the strategy behind being able to do this faceless and make money. DMs, value videos. Here's the Reels, Instagram, all of the social media platforms right here. Giving you the different strategies on each one. If you want to go live on TikTok, y'all, you can go live on TikTok and make a lot of money. This module is teaching you all the strategies behind it. Whenever you do get ready to edit your videos, this module is going to teach you how to edit in CapCut and Velo. You have taxes, digital product, how to create a digital product, affiliate marketing, beauty business. If you want to learn how to get brand deals and brand partnerships, you can learn right there. And then you have an organization module, and then of course all of the live call recordings. Because UBC does do multiple calls, y'all. So they do Q&A calls every week. They do a monthly mindset call, which is so good. They also do Instagram audits now on live, and they also do tech calls. So all of that is ongoing support that you get inside of this community. You do not have to pay for that. Like once you buy UBC and you invest in yourself that one-time fee, you're in here forever. It's lifetime access. You don't have to pay for all of the ongoing calls, y'all. Y'all don't understand. The ongoing support and calls, y'all, that right there alone is worth thousands. Like most people charge thousands of dollars just for coaching. Honestly, most people do. Because time is money, right? You're getting in UBC for a one-time fee to get all this information, plus all of the ongoing support is free in here. Like you winning with that. Like it's on. I've been in here a whole year and they've haven't missed a beat. Haven't missed a beat, y'all. Anytime you miss anything, you can just come to this module to view it because they'll upload the live recording right there. On top of all of that information that you get and all the valuable stuff you get, here's the calendar. So you can also access the calendar so you can see when the calls are. They're always on Zoom, like all the different calls that they have. And as you can see, it's also in other languages, y'all. UBC is in other languages as well. It's an international course, so it can be sold from anywhere in the world, honestly. There's people from all over the world in here, like making money and changing their life. All over the world. All over the world, y'all. Which is crazy. And I'm going to show y'all some of the testimonials in a minute. So y'all don't just keep hearing me say I changed my life. I'm going to show y'all the people in here that, because they have a testimonials tab where you can write your testimonial, write if you make a sale, whatever you want to write that's positive, you can put it in there. And on top of that, you still have the community. So not only do you get a full digital marketing course, more than equivalent to a digital marketing college degree, you get more information here. You come out on top because you're getting all this information to have that same level of experience and career, but you get the right to resell this program and make money, y'all. If you don't want to make money from it, make your own product. But how are you going to be able to sell that product? Because of the skills that you learn from the course. That's how you're going to be able to sell your own ebook if you choose to do that. So on top of all of that, you still have the community. So you have the classroom, you have your calendar, and then you have a whole community section. So not only do you get all of that, you got community support, y'all, from the entire UBC community. You can come in here, you can ask questions. Anybody will help you. There's admins that help you. Like there's so much, like there's no reason why people are not making money online. The only reason why is either they too lazy, they just being hesitant, being scared to start, or either they just not putting in the effort, honestly. Because once you start and you start putting in the effort, the only place you can go is up. As long as you putting in the work, you only can get better and better and eventually make your sale. The next thing you know, your life can look completely different in 6 months or less, y'all. Like I told y'all, I made 10,000 my second month. In 1 month, I made 10K. So it really just depends on you, but you can have a completely different life. Like there's people in here who are millionaires, who've made hundreds of thousands of dollars, like literally selling digital products. And they started here. I appreciate your story. I'm definitely going to buy the course. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening. But yeah, there's people in here who have made a lot of money, y'all, like life-changing income. And y'all got to understand, once you get to a certain amount of income, you be smart and invest your money. You'll never go back to a 9-to-5 again. People get caught up thinking like, oh, once I start selling digital products, I got to do it forever. No, baby, when you hit a certain amount of income, why are you not investing that money in other stuff or creating multiple streams of income? You'll never have to go back to a 9-to-5 again. I'm not going back. Like, I don't give a care what nobody say. I ain't going back, y'all. And I'm almost at 6 figures. And I told y'all, I started this last year in 2024 in April. I just made a year. I've already made multiple 5 figures, y'all. I've made a lot of money Y'all made more money than my 9 to 5 could have ever paid me. And it's crazy because it started because I bought this course and learned a skill. That's it. Learned a skill that I almost didn't do because I was being like most of y'all, hesitant. Oh, it ain't real, thinking everything is fake. And I'm so glad that I took that leap of faith and I did it because it changed my life. So, like I said, you see right here, they announce like whenever there's tech calls, mindset training. So they do announcements here, all of that. They do giveaways, y'all, giveaways. So it's not just one of those communities where you in here, like they literally are active in here. Right here, they're doing a giveaway. 6 to 8 members are going to be able to join the creators in Miami for a private set. So it's always like positive and uplifting vibes. But here are some of the testimonials, y'all, so y'all can just kind of see what's happening and how people are actually making income. This one was 5 days ago. Somebody said they made their first sale. Just made my first sale. I joined as a complete beginner in March. One goal, learn how to make money. If I can make an extra 5,000 to 500 to 1,000, I would be appreciative. 2 months went by, still felt like nothing. And then she said eventually she had an Instagram. She had a UBC audit. So the audit calls that I told y'all about, she was one of the people who got her social media account audited. And after she made some changes based on what they told her, she finally made her first sale, y'all. Right here, this person cashing out almost $9,000, y'all. Y'all see that? All from what they learned from UBC. One day you can barely afford anything. The next you're cashing out from digital products. Was it easy? No, but building a brand works even when you're not online. And that's true. UBC helped me level up my brand and get seen by the right people. So that's just another example of somebody else, y'all, put in what they did, like the how they were able to get in this and make money. I recently came across your YouTube channel. Thank you. Thank you, Shay. Thank you so much for joining the live. Yes, thank you. But I'm telling y'all just have to, don't be hesitant. Don't be scared. I had somebody telling me yesterday, like they scared, they're fearful. I get it, but you gotta overcome that. You can't let fear stop you from getting to a better life. Because who want to work a 9 to 5 today, 65 years old? I don't. Like, that was like the reason why I was like, I have to do something different because we literally have to work to be that old. And then now what? What we gonna do with the rest of our life, right? Like, no, I want to enjoy life. If somebody is in here, can you let me know if I'm frozen or if y'all can hear me? Because I had to move because my connection was bad. But let me know because I don't want to be talking if nobody can even hear me. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't want to be stuck at a 9 to 5 until I'm 60 something years old and then trying to enjoy the little bit of life that I have left. Like, who wants to do that? So I'm glad that I discovered digital marketing. I'm glad that I was smart enough to make a move. I'm glad that I was smart enough to invest in my education, y'all. You can hear me? Okay, yeah, my internet is bad, y'all. I don't know what's going on with freaking Xfinity, but they need to get it together. So I had to move to plug it up. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the internet. But yeah, I don't want to work until I'm like old and have to spend my days 8, 10. Some people even work 12-hour days. Like, that's crazy. I used to work 12-hour days at one point, which is crazy. I can't believe I did that. And I did it for a long time, y'all. I used to work 12, 13-hour days. Then I went to 8-hour days. That still was too much. Baby, I ain't trying to give you 8 hours of my day. And then I get off work and I don't want to do nothing. And then you barely paying me enough money. Like, what? That's insane. So I'm glad that I was smart enough to see. You can hear me. Okay. I'm glad I was smart enough to see the value in digital marketing, y'all. And you can Google digital marketing. It's not going anywhere. It's a billion-dollar industry, y'all. It is a growing industry. If you have not heard of AI, all of that stuff, y'all, you should be utilizing AI, digital marketing. Like, everything is eventually going to be like that. So it's no reason to get left behind. You might as well be doing it now. Like, all of the stuff going on with the tariffs and all that, baby, we don't got none of them problems in the digital world. Everything digital. We ain't shipping out shit. We ain't looking for nothing. We ain't got to go get nothing from it. We ain't got to do none of that. Like, so that's what a lot of people don't get. That's why this space over here ain't slowed down. We over here doing what we need to do. So you have to be smart enough to master the skill. Like, once you master the skill of digital marketing, you can sell whatever you want to sell, because all it is a skill to be able to brand yourself and market your products. no matter what you sell. Even if you sold physical products, you still got to market the products, right? And a lot of marketing, it just means you're getting your products in front of the right people. A lot of the times y'all have good ebooks. Like, I know people, y'all have good digital products, and then y'all think that they're not good sometimes. And sometimes it's just that the right people are not seeing them. If the right people don't see the products for who it's for, then you're not gonna make money, right? You're not gonna make sales. Same thing with me. If I don't get my products in front of the right people who I'm trying to help, then it's just a product circling around in the digital space, and the right people are not seeing it. So guess what? I'm not gonna make any sales. So your product, whoever you marketing your product to, your target audience, it's your job to show them how your product is gonna change their life or solve a problem in their life. And if they see that enough times, people will buy your product, no matter what it is. Like, it doesn't matter what the product is, physical or digital. And you learn those skills from a course like UBC, Ultimate Branding Course, y'all. It's just that simple. I don't know how to break it down any more simple than that. But I can show y'all a few more testimonials so that way y'all can see what's happening. This person right here, 11,000 in 3.5 months. Screenshot right there. And they faceless, y'all. So I told y'all you can do this faceless. A lot of these people have faceless accounts. They not face forward like me. So they don't even show their face online, and they still able to make money. 33K in 7 months. 8 days ago, this person said they just made their first sale, praying for many more to come. And that's how much you make every time you make a sale from UBC. Y'all, I've already made money. It's 2nd of June. It's June 2nd. That's what I'm saying. But I simply put in the work, y'all. I put in the work. I post content on Instagram. I go live. I help people. I coach people. And if you run your business the right way and you give 100%, you have no choice but to be able to do this. You can easily make $5,000 to $10,000 a month. That's easy money right there. Once you start putting in the work. I don't want to say easy. Let me take that back. Because y'all ain't going to come back and tell me, you said it was easy, right? But y'all know what I mean by that. You can make 5 to 10K like that if you put in the work and you actually learn a skill and you willing to do this. There's people who make 30, 40, 50K in a year. Y'all know, I follow several people. They hit 50K in May, $50,000. Like, that is where I'm trying to get. Like, I can make a good 10K, but I'm trying to get to those 50K months. But you got to put in the work. You got to show up, and you got to show people how your products are going to help them. It's just that simple. But these are just a few more testimonials. If anybody is looking for the course, y'all, I have it linked in the chat. It's actually pinned in the chat. You can also always find it in my YouTube bio. If you go to my YouTube bio, you can find UBC under my digital products. And utilize the payment plans, y'all. I keep telling y'all, if UBC is $499. That's why Klarna and Afterpay can be used. I used it when I started. Most people use it. Click on Afterpay or click on Klarna. Pick one. Get it broken down into payments. You can get 4 payments. You can get 6 payments. And some people even get 12 payments, y'all. 12 payments, and you can do it. Why? I'm so confused. What is going on here? Y'all, these AI generated people just about to drive me crazy. But yes, if y'all have any questions, let me know, please, in the chat. Anybody? Any questions? I need a straw for this big water bottle. Like, I didn't waste this on my shirt so many times. Yep, but let me know if y'all have any questions. Few more testimonials. Another person for sale. This person right here, 18 years old, and has made $100,000, y'all. UBC has truly changed my life, my family's life, in ways I can't even explain. At just 19 years old, I get to call myself a 6-figure business owner. So that's just another example, y'all, of people making money. Different currencies, because I told y'all this course can be sold from almost any country. 24,000 as a mom of three, two sales, 13K in 5 months. This person said they got another UBC sale. Another sale alert right here. Somebody just hit 10K. I made over 10K with digital marketing UBC. Somebody made $1,200 on Tuesday, y'all. You can literally make that in one day. I sold 3 UBC courses yesterday and made $12,000 in one day. I can't believe I almost never started this. The fact that I'm doing this faceless, see, another faceless person, and did not have a ton of followers when I started. I started a brand new account, just crossed 6,000. I'm proof that small and new accounts can make money with faceless digital marketing. $12,000, y'all, on one day, the 13th. It can be done. That's how simple it is, y'all, because you literally, when you're selling high ticket, that's how fast it can happen. I mean, most people don't make that in 2 weeks. How long do you think it takes to study the course and become decent? So that's the thing. By the course being self-paced, you don't have to. I mean, you want to familiarize yourself with the course, but it's not one of those courses where you have to just finish it in order to start the process, right? So most people will get UBC and take about a week just to kind of go through different modules, set up their Instagram account. You can literally get UBC, have it set up the same day or the next day in your store. Take a few days to go through the program and like learn some stuff and start like implementing what you're learning as you go, y'all. That's what people do is grow as you go. Like set up your account if you want to be on TikTok or Instagram. When you get to that part and you want to learn how to optimize your bio, you would just go to that section in the course so that you set your account up correctly with the right keywords and, figuring out who you want to target. And then as you are learning, y'all, you could be posting content. You could start. You don't have to like spend a lot of time. You just want to use the strategies that you're learning in order to do your content. So first you want to figure out who it is you're going to target, like who your target audience is going to be. Are you going to target women? Are you going to target men? What age group? What kind of person? Once you do that, then you'll have a better idea of what kind of content to make, because your content is just going to target those people. You're going to play on the pain points of those people. That's how you grab their attention to make them read what it is you're selling and want to buy your product. So you can literally spend a week going through this, y'all, and get started. Honestly, that's what most people do. That's what I did. That's exactly what I did. And my very first post, y'all, I think I made a post just introducing myself. I said my name. I told y'all I was faceless. So I didn't even have videos of myself. Y'all, I was posting people who don't look like me. And I still was able to make money. Like I said my name and then I introduced myself and said why I wanted to start this journey. I talked about my struggles, right? You want to be relatable. I talked about how I hated my job. I'm a working mom who barely making ends meet. I made content like that at first, and then I started making content on the stuff that I was learning from the course. So you want to provide value, educate people. Even though you knew, you're going to be able to educate people because you're going to have information that they don't got, right? You're going to have the course. So you're going to be able to make posts about different things that you're learning. And believe it or not, there's somebody out there who don't have that, right? So you're going to be teaching people even though you learning, and they're going to follow you because you're providing value. And that's kind of how you build your page. Before you know it, if you stay consistent, you'll make a first sale. That's how it works, y'all. But yeah, it can be done, y'all, by anybody. There's people who get in here. Some people are lucky enough to make sales within weeks. Some people, it may take months. For me, it took me 2 months. I made my first sale, but then I continued to make sales like crazy. I don't know what happened in May, but I literally made 10K in May. And I started my journey in April. But I think it's because I was going live. Like I had started going live by the month of May. And I was able to just start making income. Sorry, I came in late. You may have already covered this, but can I just sell UBC course plus a freebie and make money that way? I can maybe use this girl also. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So you can just ask me any questions, Shay. So that's why I'm on here. So yeah, a lot of people just market the course and then they have a freebie. So, or a side ebook, another ebook. You can absolutely do that. Y'all don't realize less is more. Less is more. When you new, especially, less is more. The less stuff you promoting, the less stuff on your store, the less messy it is, the less you turn people away because they get confused. If you can't get on these lives and get in your content and explain to people what's going on with your store, it's best to not have all that stuff. So definitely. So what you can do is you can market UBC. UBC also provides y'all with a free sneak peek, y'all. That's a lead magnet. Y'all know how many people download my free sneak peek every single day? They may not buy UBC right away, but they download the free sneak peek. You know why? Because they want to see what's in there. And the sneak peek breaks down the course. And then they may come back later and buy UBC. So that's a free product you can offer. You can make content around the sneak peek saying, hey, if you want to learn more about this course, down here, click comment this keyword and I'll send you over a free sneak peek into UBC. That's how you're going to build your email list. That's how you're going to build your list of people, right? Because they're going to want to see what's in it. It's free. It's a sneak peek, right? And before you know it, you got a list of emails, a list of people who are potential buyers. Keep posting your content. They may likely buy from your content, or you can always come back and retarget people through email marketing, y'all. That's why email marketing is so important, because you can send out an email to all the people who got the sneak peek saying something special, like something extra you're going to do. Hey, anybody who gets UBC this week, I'm going to give you this. You know, you will be surprised how much money you can make just through email marketing if you are giving people value. Giving people value. That's it. I forgot to mention that I want to be faceless and only have Instagram and YouTube. Yeah, that's perfect, girl. I was faceless when I started. I was completely faceless at first. I'm not active on social media. Yeah, so you don't need multiple accounts. So Instagram and YouTube is perfect. So I'm on TikTok too, but TikTok is not really my digital marketing account. It's more or less like just content and day in the lives. But the main place that I post content every day about digital products is Instagram and on YouTube. So I utilize Instagram for reels. And y'all got to remember, those videos are only 6-7 seconds. I post at least 2 a day. I try to at least. Sometimes I do 1. I post on Instagram. I make sure I post to my Instagram story. It's very important. And I repurpose those same reels over here for YouTube Shorts, y'all, because it's the same format. So the same exact video I put on my Instagram reel, I may change the song or something like that. I put the same stuff on my shorts. But I've also built my YouTube just by doing videos, like long form content on digital marketing. You can sit down and do a talking video. But definitely Instagram, YouTube is more than enough, because the more platforms you try to do this on as a beginner, the more burnout and overwhelmed you might get. So I say starting out with 2 is perfect. 2 platforms. So that way you can see which one working best for you, because some platforms work better for some people and some people find a groove in another one. So start with 2. And if you want to be faceless, baby, do y'all not know the faceless people is killing the game? Y'all know how bad I want to start another faceless page and go back faceless? Like, still keep my Instagram, but make a faceless page on the side. Like, faceless people are making money. Any faceless pages? Yes, there's a lot of faceless people. A lot. There's a lot. Like, every time I'm looking at the accounts, like I follow people who making like 100,000, 500,000, millions, because that's what I'm trying to get to, right? So I'm following the people so that I can see what's possible. Most of those pages be faceless pages. Faceless. People be sleeping on for how it's the same as what I'm doing. So if you look at my Instagram account, so the best way I can explain it to you, if you look at my Instagram account and you look at my reel, yes, my link is in bio. All my stuff always linked in bio. So go follow me on Instagram, use the link in my bio, and then look at the videos that I post. Not the last few, because the last few are AI generated, but that's fine. We don't want to talk about that. But look at look at some of my videos. So it's really short videos. That's how you promote digital products, really short reels. And I'm in the video because I'm face forward. The only difference with faceless people, they're not in the videos. They go find free videos on Canva. That's how you do it faceless. Because it's not about the video, y'all. It's about the text that you put on the screen. So that's why I'm telling you, go look at my Instagram and you'll understand. On the faceless, is that how people making it? Yes, people are making. I bet y'all made my first $2,000 as a complete beginner faceless. I didn't start this showing my face. When I came across UBC and I bought this course, baby, I was shy and scared. So I went faceless and I made $2,000 before I even came on YouTube and said anything. And then once I came to YouTube, I was face forward, but I stayed a faceless account on Instagram for 6 months before I actually started showing my face. If you don't believe me, you can go on there and scroll all the way to the bottom of my Instagram and you'll see like all the videos that were not me. It was actually a white lady that I was posting. It was just free Canva stock videos. That's all you do. Or you can buy like a content vault or a content bank for somebody where they already found a bunch of videos, like thousands of videos, and you just choose them because people are not really looking at the video. I mean, they are, but it's the text that you write, which is called a hook, that's going to make them want to read what it is you're selling. Yes, $500 is super affordable. If you thinking like that, you're already in the wrong mindset. The wrong one. Because I mean, if you go to college and you want to get a digital marketing degree, how much you gonna pay to school? Thousands of dollars. So why would this be why would this be cheap, right? You learning more in the digital space. That's what a lot of y'all's problem is. Y'all have to shift y'all mindset and understand what's happening. You are learning a skill. People go to college and get marketing degrees. They pay thousands of dollars to a school to get out and have to go get a job. I've came across several people on my lives, on my content, and they tell me, I was in school for digital marketing. I learned more over here. It's the same thing, y'all. Y'all getting more information equivalent to a college degree and more, and you paying $500 for it, and you're walking away with a product that you can make money from. So yeah, it's $500 because it's teaching you all the skills that you need to know, like digital products. But like DBA is 22. Yes, DBA is 222. DBA volume 1 and 2. Yes. DBA is a PLR community. It still teaches you digital marketing, but it doesn't go as in depth as UBC. So that's the difference. One is more focused on teaching you multiple ways to make money. I love DBA though. So DBA teaches you multiple ways to make money. If you got it, like it's giving you like ways to make money with drop shipping. Maybe you want to start an Airbnb business. Maybe you want to do virtual call center. So it focuses on that and giving you like a ton of ebooks in different niches, but not necessarily focused on teaching you the skills behind being able to make sales like a course would. So that's why I compare UBC equivalent to college, because it's teaching you the skill behind being able to get people to buy, how to build a successful business and a successful brand online. So that's the difference. That's why there's a price difference as well. So that's kind of how that works, y'all. Do you know actually make y'all? Do I know people who actually made money, baby? A lot of people that made money. You see the testimonials? Let me scroll back through again. Y'all see these? These are all testimonials from UBC. Made my first sale 5 days ago. Let me read some more in case y'all just joined. Cashed out $8,900 from my phone. Y'all, these are random people from all over the world. This guy is faceless. One day you can barely afford anything. The next you're cashing out $8,900 from digital products. Was it easy? No, but it works. Thank you to UBC. Screenshot. There's a lot of people making money. This person, I've crossed 11,000 in 3.5 months. UBC has made me go from 1K a month to 11K in 3 months. It's been amazing. I've had several other big courses too, but the way UBC changed my life and career, I can't thank the creators enough. $11,000, y'all. There's a lot of people making money and changing their life. This person right here, 8 days ago, she made her first sale reselling UBC. Praying for more to come. 18 years old, and I made $100,000 in 7 months as a complete beginner. All I can say is thank you, Jesus. UBC changed my life and my family. At just 19 years old, I can call myself a 6-figure business owner. Another example, y'all. Young people do this too, and old. And she broke down. She got UBC October 31st, 2024. By January, just 3 months later, I hit 10K. By May, 7 months, I crossed 100K. Still can't believe it. And she didn't just tell you, she showed you the proof, because Stan Store don't send this out unless you make 100K. And there's the screenshot of her computer. Y'all, so she 18 doing it. Definitely you can make money. There's a lot of people making money. Ton of people. It's up to you and your strategy, honestly. 13K in less than 5 months. Y'all, I made 10K as a faceless creator my second month when I started back in 2024. I made $10,000 in May and I started in June. I'm not telling y'all gonna make that. It's up to you. You may make 1,000, but what can $1,000 do for you extra a month? For me, baby, it did a lot, because when I started as a beginner, all I prayed to God for was $1,000. I was like, baby, just give me $1,000. I'll be happy. And God said, nope, I got something more. I made $10,000, y'all. I never even wrapped my mind around making 10,000, because I didn't go into this saying that. I was like, I just need an extra 1,000, because I was just tired of struggling. And I ended up making 10K. And that's when I knew that there was more to come. Like, I could do more. There was more money that I could make. You literally just have to start. You got to start, and then you actually got to put in the work. That's it. Last week I watched all your videos. You make it simple and easy to understand. I watched countless videos, but you presented in a way that made it make sense. We have to put in the work. Right, Shay, exactly. Exactly. And thank you for watching my videos. Thank you so much. But yeah, a lot of people tell me that they watch videos and people confuse them. I mean, y'all, it's just I think it's just me. Like, I never thought like I would teach people when it comes to stuff like this, but there's a way to explain stuff so that way people not confused. And people like to go all around the long route and do all that, and the next thing you know, you don't even know shit at that point. Like, it's all we doing, all digital marketers are doing. Just like if you owned a physical product business, you would be selling your shoes, your clothes, your hats, your hair, your whatever you sell. We sell digital products. That's it. We sell digital products, courses, ebooks, guides. Why are we selling digital products, baby? Because we ain't got to go ship nothing out. We ain't got to go to the post office. We don't got to buy inventory, y'all. That's how people making so much money, because you literally invest in one time into one good product, and you reselling the same product without having to put money back in, y'all. Because why would you go buy the digital product again? The same product is going to resell. That the profit margin is so high. I bought UBC one time back in April of 2024, $499. The best $499 I ever spent in my life. You know why? When I paid that money, I was just like some of y'all in here talking about $500. I was doing the same shit. And then I had to realize, baby, just pay the money. You have to invest in yourself. Baby, I have made multiple 5 figures at this point. So that $500 is nothing. Like, it was the best $500 I spent. And the fact that I was able to do it on payments is a bonus, is a plus. That helped me. I did it through Afterpay, y'all. I didn't have $500, but I damn sure had 125. So I did it on payments of 4, and I got in the course. You get in immediately, even if you do Afterpay and Klarna. And I started learning and implementing these strategies, y'all. And before you knew it, I had made a sale. I made my money back just like that. Every other sale after that was nothing but profit. Like, that's literally how it works, y'all. And all you're doing is making the reason why you post videos, like little short reels, is because what else you gonna show for a digital product, right? It's digital. We don't have like an item. So that's what the videos are for, y'all. That's why you see the little short videos if you look at my Instagram. But it's all about the text. It's all about the text on the screen. That's how you're gonna make somebody say, "Oh, what is she talking about?" Or "What is he talking about?" Or "Hey, I feel like that. I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm tired of being in debt," and then they're going to want to read what it is you're talking about. If you do it enough and you do it right and you show people the value, eventually they will buy from you if they like you, because people buy from people they like. And that's where the branding comes in, because people don't just buy to buy. They also buying from you because they like you. So that's where your personal branding come in. Because imagine if you see me and you may see a few other people selling the same thing, but if you don't like somebody's personality, baby, why are you gonna buy from them, right? Or if you don't like something they do and say, most of the time you're gonna buy from somebody because it's something about them. You relate to their story, you like their personality, it's something they said, it's something, right? So that's where the branding comes in, y'all. That's why branding is super important. That's how you're gonna stand out. That's how you're gonna get the sales from the people who are meant to be for you, through your branding. And this course is called Ultimate Branding Course for a reason, because it talks about branding a lot and why it's so important, y'all. Hopefully everything that I'm saying is kind of making sense to y'all. Tayo, what is UBC? I ran into your live a few minutes ago. So it's a course, a digital marketing course that's on the screen right here. Ultimate Branding Course. It's a course that I bought that a lot of people are buying to learn digital marketing and how to sell digital products and make money. I bought this course, like I said, 1 year ago, last year in April, and I have been able to quit my 9-to-5 job, and I learned how to sell digital products full time. So the course basically teaches you the strategies on how to do it, and then it comes with resale rights. So if you do want to resell the course, you can. If you don't want to resell it, it teaches you how to make your own products and resell your own digital products. So it's really up to you. That's just a bonus that you get to have. It's not something that you have to do. The reason y'all should buy the course is not because you're saying, oh, I'm gonna buy it because I want to resell it. I'm telling y'all, if you're going into it with that mind, that's not right. You should want to buy the course. You know why? Because you want to learn these skills so you can learn how to sell. You want to learn the skills, right? Because once you get the skills, you got them for life and nobody can take them. You can sell UBC. You can go make your own ebook. Baby, you can sell whatever you want to sell. You know why? Because you're going to have the skills to be able to set that up and market your product and get it in front of the right people. It's that simple, y'all. It's that simple. You do have to post. You do have to show up online, y'all. How else is somebody going to know you selling a product if you don't post about it? Right? So you can't get a product and be thinking, oh, people gonna magically come by from you, right? That's why y'all see me on live talking about my product. I'm telling y'all about it. I'm telling y'all how it changed my life. I'm showing y'all the testimonials. I'm showing you the inside of the course. I'm showing you all the valuable aspects of the course. This is marketing. I also post on Instagram and talk about my journey. And don't start thinking, I know some of y'all probably over there thinking, but I ain't made no money. How I'm gonna do this? Baby, we all had not made no money at one point. So don't use that as your excuse. Y'all think when I started in April, I had income to talk about? No, baby, I ain't have no sales. So I ain't have nothing to talk about. I mean, I had something to talk about, but I couldn't talk about income. But you know what I could do? I talked about why I was starting. I talked about the stuff that I was learning from this course, and I took the testimonials that y'all see and I showed those. That's the beauty of UBC. Even though you haven't made your first sale, you can talk about the sales that other people made with the same program that you are marketing. Baby, if you do it correctly and people like you can make money. And the thing about it is, you don't even got to be on camera. You don't even got to be seen because it's all about your content. That's the reason why you can do it faceless. They don't know what you look like. Like when I started my Instagram account, y'all was literally posting videos of white women. No rhyme or reason. It's just they were videos that I would always find. I had luxury, like these rich girl boss vibes going on. I never showed my face in none of my videos, y'all. That's the content that I was posting. People were reading my hooks and reading the caption on what I was talking about. For all they know, they thought I was a white lady. And one day, 6 months later, I decided to just pop up and go face forward on my Instagram account. Y'all, I didn't do no introduction, which is not good. But I didn't even do an introduction. I just popped up on the videos all of a sudden. You think nobody skipped a beat, y'all. People went on and I continued to make money. It's just I'm face forward now. So I go and I talk in my own videos. I'm in my own B-roll. But before that, y'all, I was not. I was getting free videos off of Canva. I also bought a content bank in the very beginning of my journey as a beginner from somebody with had like 500 videos in this vault. Baby, y'all know what I did? I used the videos in the vault, and those are videos that I used for months. And all I had to do was come up with my hooks and come up with my captions. That's it. Until I just was like, one day I'm gonna go face forward. And that was mainly because by that time I was on YouTube going live and talking to y'all. So I was like, I might as well go face forward on my other account. So yeah, you can do it faceless, y'all. UBC has a faceless module. Let me show y'all the course. So this is how it looks. Most of the course is video based, which is great. That means you don't got to spend a lot of time reading. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't trying to do all that. It's video based. It will break down everything, give you tutorials. When it comes time for you to set up your store, I use Stand Store. If you want to use Stand Store, you can watch the module, y'all. It teaches you how to set your Stand Store up, how to create an account, how to put the link in your bio, all of that, how to set everything up. Same thing for Beacons, Go High Level, System.io. You have Content Vault. This is done for you marketing material that helps you promote UBC. A whole module on how to make content that converts, y'all. Breaking down all of these different things on content, how to film your video, how to edit your body length, all of that. You have a full faceless module right here. Faceless, y'all. They break down faceless. Faceless is a big thing in digital marketing. They don't just get anybody to teach this stuff. The lady that y'all see on the screen made $1 million in 16 weeks. And I'm not, I know that sounds crazy right now. Y'all probably like, she lied. No, Go do your own research if you don't believe me. This lady that they got teaching y'all how to do faceless made $1 million in 16 weeks. Like, she's a millionaire, and she shows her face, but she did it faceless. And y'all see the little plaque in the background, that purple Stand Store right there? Stand Store don't give you them unless you made $1 million. Those come from the actual Stand Store site. If it's purple, that means the person made $1 million. If you see silver, that means they made 100K. So you know she not lying. She got it in the background. So you got plenty of people, successful people. Even this module, where is it at? Selling on Stories. So selling on Stories, this is also a module teaching you how to post in your Instagram stories to make sales. She's faceless too. This lady has never shown her face at all. That's her name. She's also right here. When she did this a few months ago, I've generated over $760,000 in 15 months. Completely faceless, y'all. And she's still faceless. You can follow her account. To this day, I think she had like 800, she had like 900,000 right now. So she almost at $1 million, y'all. And look at the time frame. Completely faceless. So that's just proof that faceless works too, y'all. You don't gotta show up, but if you are a person who's not shy and wants to show up, I recommend you do. Like, why not show your face, right? More people can probably relate to you, but if you want to be faceless and do this, it's possible as well. It's possible. Do I got any more questions? If anybody is looking for the course, y'all, I do have it linked in the chat. It's pinned in my chat. And you can always find the course linked in my bio at any time, my YouTube bio. Y'all can't see my screen? Please tell me y'all ain't say all that and y'all can't see my screen. Lord have mercy. Can y'all see my screen or no? Oh, man. Don't tell me it's black. Is the screen black? Oh, okay. Thank goodness. I didn't feel like repeating it. I don't know what you mean, Dentario. No, just you. Yeah. So I showed. No, it's not black. All right. Thank y'all. So yeah, I showed you the faceless information in the course. I mean, I don't know what that question is. And the people who are actually giving you the information are people who've made a lot of money faceless. So guess what? They giving you the strategies to do it faceless and make it. You can't see? Okay, so it's just you. Everybody else can see my screen. I don't know. We can see you. I can see. Y'all confusing me now. Shay said, yes, I can see your screen. And still see you. Right. So yeah. So I'm sharing my screen. So I'm down in a little box and then I have UBC on the screen. Oh Lord, y'all confused. Let me just reshare. Okay. Can y'all see my screen now? I stopped the share and reshared it. I got mixed messages, y'all. I got no's and yeses. Oh Lord. So I just reshared my screen. It's good now. All right, we're gonna go with that. So yeah, so what I was showing y'all was this faceless module right here. So for the faceless people, there's a full faceless module right here of people of content. I mean, of somebody giving you the strategies to do this faceless and how to do it. Why faceless? The 3 types of faceless accounts, how to edit your reel, or like everything, y'all. Tips for your captions, stories, DMs, all the information. And I was telling y'all that this lady right here that's teaching these strategies is completely, well, she's not faceless now, but she made $1 million in 16 weeks. And I was telling y'all that this little purple Stand Store plaque in the background, Stand Store does not give those out. They only go out to people who made $1 million. So she has, I know y'all probably think that's outlandish, but it's true, y'all. She made $1 million in 16 weeks faceless. She's face forward now though. And then this lady that's teaching the selling on stories, teaching you how to sell in your stories, she is faceless still. Fast forward to today, she's made $760,000 in 15 months completely faceless. UBC got her, the UBC admins got her to come teach this module. and she is still faceless. That's her profile picture on Instagram. So I was just showing y'all that people are making money faceless, y'all. Faceless account. She's telling her journey right here, but she's teaching y'all the strategies on how to make sales through your Instagram stories. And then I also showed y'all just the faceless module. I think I just showed y'all that. Yep. Why am I repeating the same thing? But yes, so they actually include that inside of UBC because faceless is a big thing. A big thing. A huge thing, y'all. But let me know, y'all. I'm going to stay on here 5 more minutes if y'all have any last minute questions. Like I said, I have the course linked in my chat, also in the bio. Y'all can utilize Klarna, utilize Afterpay. To see those options, though, y'all, you have to do it from a phone. Like, if you don't do it from the phone, you won't see Klarna and Afterpay because you have to be on the phone to see that. And depending on what they approve you for, you could get 4 payments, 6 payments, or 12, y'all. Most people start on the payment plans. It doesn't stop you from getting in the course. You still get in the course immediately, so you don't have to wait until you pay it off. And that's a good thing because you can already start implementing the strategies and doing what you need to do to learn how to make money, y'all. I need a straw. I can't drink out of this. But yeah, it can be done, y'all. It's a beginner-friendly course. Like I said, there's video-based modules. These are some of the modules y'all can kind of read. Branding, how to get your link, a digital product crash course, step-by-step, everything you need to launch and make your first 5 to 10 sales. These are the modules teaching you how to set up the store, just depending on which one you choose. I use Stand Store, so it's telling you right here how to create an account and then breaking down step by step how to do this, y'all. You can pause and play and stop this. I also offer a free 14-day free trial for people who want to try Stand Store, so that way you can try it for free. I think I have that linked in my bio too. Yep, I do. The Stand Store free trial. Y'all, you can literally buy UBC, set it up in your store, start on the Stand Store free trial, set up a brand new Instagram or TikTok or whichever social media platform you're going to be on. I wouldn't recommend setting that up until you're ready to like make content though. So that way you don't like waste the trial. And you can start learning from the course, y'all. Learning how to do this, learning how to make content is that simple. You have an Instagram module, a Reels module right here telling you how to do your Reels, how to share them on Instagram, how to add captions to your videos, how to hook your audience in the first 3 seconds, update on trending audios, how to do everything you need to do for the Reels. Same thing with TikTok, same thing with YouTube. The YouTube module teaches you how to actually grow a YouTube channel the right way, no matter what you want the channel to be on. You have a TikTok module. Also, Etsy. Etsy is one of the new modules. So if you want to go on Etsy and sell digital products, you have how to sell on TikTok Live. All of this information on how to set your live up and make money successfully on TikTok. You have a organization. You have a how to get brand deals module. Oh my goodness, right here. If you want to learn how to get brand deals and partnerships, right here. How to brand a beauty business, affiliate marketing, understanding your taxes. Y'all, it's literally a course that sets you up for success. And then all of the live call recordings. Because I told y'all, UBC does weekly Q&A calls, a monthly mindset call, Instagram audit calls, and tech calls. Plus, they do live masterclasses and workshops sometimes. And all of this is free once you're in the community. And then it goes into Spanish, y'all. Another great thing about UBC, they Spanish too. Baby, the course is international. It's in 4 languages, but it can be sold from almost any country. So they have a Spanish section, they have a French section, the French modules, and then they also have German. You got the German modules, they got access to the same content. And then you have Portuguese modules, y'all. So UBC is amazing. It's worldwide, y'all. And you just honestly have to be willing to start the journey. That's it. That's really all I can kind of say. Do you know if we use the payment plan? I know we can listen, learn the information, but if we haven't paid off the course, are we allowed to sell? Yeah. So if you use this is the thing. If you use the payment plan through Klarna and Afterpay, yes, you can sell. Yes. It doesn't matter if you've paid it off or not. So if anybody goes through Klarna and goes through Afterpay and gets the payment plans and you get UBC, you're gonna get immediate access to the course. And if you were, let's say you get lucky and you blessed and you sell it tomorrow, you still can sell it. It doesn't matter. So that's another great thing about it, y'all. I'm telling y'all, there's no reason for y'all not to start, because the fact that you don't gotta wait to pay it off to get in, and the fact that you don't gotta wait to resell is a win-win. I mean, you don't have to wait to resell it. Definitely, yep. You still allowed to sell, y'all. Still allowed to sell. Do I have any more questions? What's the free trial you talking about? So that's for the store. So like you have to have a store to host your product. So kind of acts as a website. Like my store where y'all are looking at UBC, that's my stand store. So instead of paying, if you choose stand store, instead of paying, you can do a 14-day free trial to try it out. So say you wanted to start, you wanted to list digital products, you can set up your store for free for 2 weeks. But after that, stand store charges a monthly fee. All stores charge a monthly fee. But that ain't gonna matter, y'all, because once you start making money, that none of that's gonna matter. Yeah, so that's what that is. Yeah, so it gives you a trial to see if you like the store or not. I have it linked in my bio as well, the free trial. But y'all, I am about to get off. So do I have any last minute questions for me? And I guess I'll do something. You're welcome. So I'll do something special just before I go. The first 3 people or the next 3 people that do decide to invest in themselves, because you invest in yourself, baby, with UBC through me, I will do like my bonus bundle for free, where you get 5 extra digital products like ebooks that you can actually learn from, but also resell if you choose to. PLR, they're going to be PLR, meaning you can resell them for however much you want to. Ebooks, I'll give y'all that. It's my bonus bundle for free, plus a one-on-one strategy call starting out to kind of help y'all come up with a strategy on if you're going to be faceless, face forward, who your target audience is going to be, and kind of like a strategy on your page to set up your page, and then also help you set up your store. Like if you choose stand store, I can help you set everything up, so that way it just makes it easier. But I'm only going to do it for 3 people because I don't want to get overwhelmed trying to like have a lot of people that I have to help, if that makes sense. So that's the next 3 people, whoever the next 3 people are. So I just wanted to put that out there before I. Okay, y'all, my power went out and came back on. I don't know what happened. So I don't know if y'all still here. I don't know what went on. Literally, I was like, baby, I know I paid my bill, but I had to wait for the Wi-Fi to reboot so that I can get back hardwired. Baby, I don't know. I'm just stressed out. But anyway, the power went out. I don't know what happened. It's back on. I know y'all probably left. But what I was saying was, just in case y'all do come across this later, the next 3 people to join UBC under me, I'm going to give a free strategy call to help you come up with a strategy for your social media account, help you set up your store if you use Stand Store, and then also give you my bonus bundle for free, y'all, for the next 3 people only that join UBC. If you have questions and you want to know if you're one of the 3 before you purchase, just follow me on Instagram and send me a DM, because I probably won't be on live. So yep, you can follow me on my IG. My Instagram is linked in my YouTube bio. So just follow me there and ask me first, and I'll let you know. If you don't care, then just go ahead and join the course, y'all. But I am fixing to go because apparently I'm having technical difficulties that are not my fault, out of my control at this point. So I am about to get off of here. So thank y'all so much for joining. The people who were in here, thank y'all so much for joining, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.